really makes me happy to see that Hack's making a comeback like that. Yeah, it's funny too because I was like planning this playthrough for a long time, and then in the time, like between when I said I was going to play and now they already announced that they're coming back. So it's like by the time the new one drops, what bit like played and like did what he could.
King Chim Chim attacks by jumping on you, so watch out.
I wonder where he is.
I was planning to play through the first 4 games again for a video essay, and then boom, hack 0. Yeah, like, cause literally, like, I knew of that hack, didn't really even plan to play it, and then last year's birthday stream, I'm like, all right, guys, y'all hit the goal, the birthday goal, vote for a game. I was expecting Ace Attorney to win. I was expecting Zelda to win, maybe. Dot Hack just came out of nowhere and then just steamrolled everything else. Sorry, it took me basically a year to finally play, but we are here.
This'll be quick.
Why do they sound like old men getting like attacked?
That was nothing.
I kind of forgot we voted on it to be. Yeah, it was that long ago. I promise that if we hit the birthday goal this time and then y'all get another vote, that it won't take as long. Let's go this way. I'm surprised it managed to beat Ace Attorney wall titles, but that's just how Dot Hack. Yeah, like I was expecting Ace Attorney or Zelda, but like I'm like, okay, the Dot Hack fans really, they really fuck with it. To dominate the votes like that. Series of Sleeper for real, story's great.
Let's get going.
Let's keep it up.
Lock in when we need to. My name's based off the main character from the first 4 games. Got you. But yeah, I am very curious about them, but it really just depends on like how quick we get through GU. Especially since like a bunch of new games are about to drop soon, like fucking Pragmata. And I do want to play Pragmata. I will say my goal is to at least like actually, no, I'm not gonna say that. But I will say like I do want to get through this first one relatively soon. What the fuck is that?
It's a new way. Haseo, it's a new way. We've got to kick it.
Huh? Haseo, King Chim Chim will show up if you kick the Nue.
What? So, we just need to kick it.
No problem. Leave it to me. Come on, King.
What the fuck? If you kick King Chim, he'll get angry and attack you. Repeatedly kick him and evade his attacks to defeat him.
About time. Let's get it over with. Hand that over.
There we go. Something on the ground, the crown.
I knew you could do it.
Phew! I thought we were gonna turn into pancakes.
I need some fucking... You know, it would actually go kind of hard right now if I could have some caffeine and some damn peach rings. Cause I'm kind of tired, but I do want to keep playing. Good job on your first boss fight. I know, right? That shit was pretty hard. The fact that Gaspar's voiced by Kakashi is wild to me. I can't see him reading perverted. Yeah, that's actually just kind of crazy. Because, like, I thought it was Monokuma as a voice actor at first. I'm still gonna make jokes that that's Monokuma, though. That's the voice Teddy in Persona 4's OG dub. Yeah, the only reason I haven't played Persona 4 is because of the remake coming. Well, actually, that's only half the reason. Half the reason was because Persona 4 is getting a remake, and the second reason was because I had played Persona 3 Reload, and then I played Metaphor. So after playing both of those that year, I was like tapped the fuck out on like Persona shit. But yeah, he's a different Kuma.
We need to go to the quest shop.
Well, I think you just said we got the smoke bomb. Oh man, playing Reload and Metaphor, I would burn out so fast. Yeah, cause like I played Persona 3 Reload at launch, which was early that year, right? So then after that, I put in like 90 to 100 hours or something in that. It might have been more, a little bit more, but then I had that long break through the whole year, right? But then whenever but what they did was they put out Persona 3 Reload's DLC like 2 weeks before Metaphor came out. So I had to get back on Persona 3 to play the DLC. And then right after I finished the DLC, we immediately started Metaphor. So like, after playing through like 120 hours of Metaphor after that, then I was like, yeah, y'all are not seeing me play Persona 4 anytime soon. They did help Metaphor is a different flavor of game. Yeah, for sure. But like, it still did take a lot out of me. The answer in Metaphor, you're built different. Like, yeah, I was like, you know, I don't know when Persona 4 is coming, but when it does, I'll finally play it. But I'm gonna let them cook on it, because then that gives me my break. Here's your crown. Yes, this is the Chim crown, all right. I'm surprised you were able to retrieve it so quickly. How would you feel about doing some work on the side for me? There's something I want you to help me with. My home is in the mercenary district. It doesn't matter when, but please come visit. We'll discuss the details when you do. Farewell. You're EP, I'm EP. That's what I was saying a minute ago. I need fucking caffeine, and I want some peach rings. That's what I want right now, those two things. You did go through a lot of much longer games last year, now that I think about it. Yeah, I mean, the big ones I remember from last year was definitely Expedition being one of them. Alright. I'm gonna check the shops real quick. Or is this... Oh yeah, okay, equipment shop. What's the blue house? Oh, that's his... Okay, that's Dr. Fubo house. There's an equipment item limit that is based on the player's job and level. The player's graphic at the bottom left of the screen will darken if he or she cannot equip that item. Please be careful when you're shopping. Gotta be level 8 for this one. Okay, got you. Yo, Ken, thank you for the raid. That was your stream. Welcome, welcome. Let me shout you out real quick. Oh, never mind. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. How's stream? What were you up to? You're on some peak? Hey, I hope you had a good time. Welcome in. Raiders, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Keisha, a Shinobi VTuber. I play a lot of stuff and things. And tonight, we are on some .hack playing for the first time. And, yeah. Welcome, welcome. And Applesauce, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in Stuff Village. Hope you find a cozy, comfy here. Alright. You can legally own a pinata before... A piranha before a crow? I don't know why I read pinata. That sounds very dangerous. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, so yeah, these shops don't really mean shit to me until I get some more levels. Alright, I guess we'll log out. Oh, we got a couple emails. Alright. What the heck? CC Corp. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. This is to inform you that you can now participate in Shim's Kicker campaign. Go to Dr. Kubo's house. Totally. Since you insisted I decided to email you, there's an area that I love, and I was wondering if you'd like to join me. The area is Delta Submissive Tragedies 1000 Oaks. Why does that shit sound... Like, alright then. Hokuto to Lena? What the fuck? Have you been, Lena? Doing alright? Things been going terrible in my life as usual. I know it's summer vacation for students right now, but how are you doing in preparation for entrance exams? You're in science, right? That's amazing. For a literary major like myself, I just respect anyone that can do math. So how did your meeting with the guidance counselor go? Personally, I just chose my college because of one of the professors here wrote one of my favorite books. It's something I haven't told either to him or my parents. So in a way, I did have a very specific goal when I came here. Of course, your major is going to be different from mine. So I guess my opinion won't be much help. Sorry. Overlevel grinding in .hack goes crazy, but takes 4 runs to that dungeon. I don't think there's many people who at all go to college with a specific goal in mind these days. I think it would be great to figure out what it is you want to do during the 4 years you're there. In my case, I still don't know what I want to do even after turning the big 3-0. Although I was still able to become a translator. While I was in college, I majored in Western and Celtic Celtic literature. You know, since the previous version of the world was built around Celtic theme, even down to the music, so that's probably why I liked it so much. It's too bad the current world is pretty far removed from its origins based on Emma Willett's worldly perspective. By the way, how's your brother doing? Did he finally give up on basketball and start studying for his entrance exams? A lot of people use the version upgrade as an opportunity to kick the habit. I don't know what happens to all those former hackers, but I'm sure they're doing alright. Hey, maybe some of them changed their characters and are still playing. Right now, I'm stuck in the house every day, working on a translation of an overseas mystery novel. Things are the same with her as they've always been. We're as indifferent towards each other as ever. Sorry, I'll stop talking about her. Once I get started, the complaints will never stop. Okay, take care, Lena. My best to your brother, too. If you ever come to college here in Tokyo, let's be sure to meet up. Hope so. Why am I getting this email? This is a bonus email you get for having the original 4 games data on your console memory and then playing this game. Got you. Okay, okay. So these are like just references. If you calm down a bit since then, I feel like I've managed to get back to my life. I do feel kind of lonely not being able to log into the world though, but since I refuse to let Kazu play online games, I can't justify playing them myself. Are you playing together with Orca, or was Orca banned just like Kazu? Back then, I didn't have any ideas of what was going on. I was just plowing ahead, doing whatever was set before me to do. I'm so glad we managed to resolve it. So here's why I'm emailing, and I wanted to say this when we had that offline party, but I was able to work up the courage. I'm glad I got to know you. Sure, it was a surprise when I found out you were younger than me, but when I saw you acting so insecure, I may have yelled at you a bit. But if it wasn't for you, I think I never would have been able to help Kazu. If I tried to help him all by myself, I might have ended up just like he did. I think it was because you were there that I was able to go as far as I did. I think it was because you were there that I was able to make it to the end. So let me say this back to you now. If you hadn't been there, I could have never done it. Thank you. I think I might be in love with you. Psych. I might still log in from time to time. If I do, I hope you and I can have a nice normal adventure together. So yeah, I assume that whatever was going on in the first game, they kind of just like went on with their lives going forward. Alright, let's check some forums and stuff. Let's go Freddy, welcome in. Well, this game, how you doing? I'm good. I'm playing .hack for the very first time today. And it's been really interesting, like, learning about it. Let's see. I figure we'll knock the news forum out. Fun internet game. I've been playing Riot Gun, but I got sick of it recently. Is there a network game that you recommend? I don't care if it's an MO or a MMO. The world doesn't have to be like Riot. It's even okay if it's not an FPS. Fantasy, sci-fi, I don't care. Thanks in advance. Let me invite you right away. Have you checked out Forbidden yet? The world is close to Riot Gun, so I think you'll get used to it quickly. I think they're running a campaign for beginners now. How about it? My personal recommendations are The Negotiator As You Like. The Negotiator is a store management type MMO. You can do all sorts of different things like go into the dungeon to collect items to sell, buy things from other adventurers, players, and buy out and eventually sell for a profit. Other players' stores. The art has a now rare 2D dot matrix retro feel to it. As You Like is a miniature garden type MMO game. Players start from an uninhabited island and try to build civilization from scratch. Some islands can evolve into a complete jungle. Some may turn into become a scene from a may turn out to become a scene from a sci-fi novel. I can't speak. This one is in 3D. It has a tender touch with cute characters. It's very different from Riot Gun, but both pretty interesting. Thanks for the info. They both sound like simulation games. By the way, I'm the one that got frustrated playing Outlaws of the Marsh online. Do you think an idiot like me can have fun with these games? Forbidden, I've never heard of it. What is it like? They just started beta testing it. The world is like a sci-fi treasure island. You buy your own star cruiser and travel to other planets and search for treasure. Treasure planet? It's pretty fun. Attacking and defending yourself from space pirates, other players and stuff. So you didn't like Outlaws of Marsh Online, huh? If you could have made steady progress, it might have been fun for you. But if you're not good at that type of game, maybe an action or command type game would be good. Double March might be a good choice. It's a military action game, but it's not an FPS. Well, that sounds pretty cool, but it worries me that it's still in beta testing. Sounds like a lot of bugs. Double March, I played that one before I started Riot Gun. I was really obsessed with it for a while, but then I got sick of it and started to Riot. I think I'm gonna stay away from military games for a while. Thanks for the suggestion, though. Have you heard the news about the new International Space Station? It looks like the group is actively taking names for a space station. To make a suggestion, you have to be an elementary, middle, or high school student. So, do any of you students out there want to make suggestions? If we participate, everyone will know our age. Oh well, it's okay. I'll go first. All for one. All for one? My hero? Hold on, I'm stretching. Okay. MHA reference. Yup, you already know. Gotcha, we made it. Okay, coming into as I start at the topic. How about unison? It means the sound of the same note. Like everyone should try to work together, you know? What about village? As in we're just one big village. How about that? My idea is yarn. Yarn is like a string. I thought it would be great if the whole world could be as one through this one string. Author of My Hero had to have been a child when this dropped. You have a new chat box? I do. It's because I'm now multi-streaming. So I'm live on the VOD channel on the YouTube. So now you're gonna have profile picture pop up and it's gonna say what platform you're chatting on. New chat box says, yeah, it looks a lot nicer. So looks nicer, and again, the YouTube streams will be able to have like chatters on that, and then I can figure out TikTok integration, but that's gonna be a while because I have to figure out some other problems with just TikTok Live in itself. before I go and decide to figure that out. I always thought there was a lot of scary people around these days, but I saw on the news today, what I saw on the news today convinced me even more. I guess you call those kids with sunglasses online junkies. Doesn't that just scare the life out of you? Whenever I see that, I think of an old movie. I can't remember the name of it. Definitely, I feel bad saying it because of that's how I earn my living, but it's scary. They all look as if they're in the midst of being brainwashed or something, lying back with those awful sunglasses in a dark little room. Oh, they're talking about the VR shit. In a way, it's too perfect. Huh? You work for CC? Unfortunately, no. I just worked in an electronics store. I remember MHA's author watched Raimi Spider-Man when it came out as a child, and that was his inspiration for My Hero. It came around that time. I let that shit sink in. That would be funny. Is that the one where you see the aliens when you put on sunglasses, or the one where secret agents with the same face attack the main character? Excuse me, but I'm one of those people, but I don't do the things you see on the news. I'm not slick enough to be surfing on the internet or playing a game while walking at the same time. I've never been to an internet cafe before, but that's how it is in one of those places. That's awesome. Now I want to go and see for myself. I think it's that one. All I remember is that the people in town all start wearing sunglasses, so it might be different. It must be the ones with the Secret Service guys. And actually, I think there should be a policy against mindless portrayals of violence. I don't think they should go crazy about it either. I think you just answer this thread yourself. I agree with that statement. I think the way they've handled things lately has been wrong. I agree with that statement. However, the enforcement policy has just recently been changed, so I think we should give it more time. Drama what? Did I miss something? Please forgive my presumptuousness. Drama Queen is an incident that occurred in 2015 with regards to textbooks. Cinderella was used in a second grade Japanese language textbook, but many parents felt that the material was inappropriate. Here were the two basic reasons. Possibility of promoting bullying, a scene where Cinderella was abused by her stepmother as well as her sisters. Discrimination, the word Cinderella itself is already discriminatory. The textbook's publisher bowed to that pressure, recalled all the textbooks, and removed the material. This is referred to as the Drama Queen incident. Cinderella is discriminatory? Thanks for the information, but it certainly sounds like they made a big deal out of nothing. But this is a different kind of problem. I don't think you can lump that together with the game restriction issue. Do you find some of the characters that have forms in other areas? Oh. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I need some fucking caffeine. Overall, I'm in favor of restrictions. I don't think it's a good idea for mentally immature children to see footage of explicit content. As a matter of fact, our household is basically media free, and we only allow our children to see books and movies that my wife and I have chosen. Can't say that it's the best thing to do, but at a time like now when information is so overwhelming, regulation is the only way to protect our children. I understand what Tadpole is saying, but I think that has its own dangers. They say that kids that grow up in overly pure environments snap when it comes time for them to enter society on their own. Naturally, it's not true for everyone. My associate is just like that. He grew up in a house just like that one that Tadpole is describing, but he throws away money like crazy. His bank account is always empty by the day after payday. When he goes shopping, he just fills the basket with games, books, and DVDs like a madman. It's kind of scary to watch. Whatever it is, it's best to do in moderation, I think. I thought of this while reading this thread. Kids these days don't get hit by their teachers or kicked out of their houses by their parents. They just get praised over and over for nothing. I forgot to write whether I'm for or against the restrictions. I agree with the restrictions themselves. If there's a reason for the restrictions, then I say they're fine. Is it normal / common sense to implant microchips into our children? What the hell? I don't quite get the idea, as in my generation, this was something that happened only in science fiction movies. If a GPS can constantly monitor a child, the child will not be able to simply go to the places he or she wants to. Children properly going home since they're monitored by their parents. Is this how culture should be? Speaking for myself, I find it awkward. How do the rest of you feel? Nice to meet you, Applestar. I'm a mother of a single child. My son entered elementary school 2 years ago. At the time of enrollment, the school had handed out manuals and other necessary documents, as well as promotional material for microchips and security calls. From what I hear, at least 60% of the children have microchips implanted in them. What? They out here chipping these kids. These kids is already chipped. 60%? Of course, it would be ideal if a parent could accompany their child to and from school, but very few families can do that these days. I have my hands full taking care of my father, so I can't go pick up my son. And actually, my husband's at work too. I understand your concern, Applestar, but since your children's safety is the most important thing, don't you think you should reconsider? What does a security call mean? I've never heard of that. Let me think, where was that? I think it was a campaign like that in Nagano. I believe that the prefecture provided special cell phones. Each were set so that they can call the parent's cell phone or police with a single touch, while also being able to receive voice instructions on how to get to the nearest participating children's safety station. Whatever Kagari mentioned is correct. I'm happy to have a system like it. In emergency, it'll make all the difference. In our household, we also have the kids carry pepper spray. This feels like a real subreddit. Like, this is all shit that can really like especially like the corporations and the government shit that was talking like a lot of this shit can apply to like conversations now. Yo, what's good, YouTube Cali? I looked away. Now I'm seeing Cinderella as discriminatory. SMH, Twitch is wildin'. Am I right? I heard that the Nagano government is officially addressing the problem of children's safety, but I didn't know it was to that extent. Well, there are a lot of horror stories about the decay of public safety, but is it really so bad that parents have to monitor them while they go or come back from school? Isn't that going a little too far? Applestar, once something has happened, it's too late. You have to take whatever precautions you can to make sure it doesn't happen. I don't know what you're all talking about, I'm sorry, but there's something I want to say, so here goes. A few days ago, I went with my mother to get an MC put in me. I told my mom I didn't want to, but she wouldn't listen. She said it was for my own good. I just don't understand what was for my own good. On my way home from school, I stopped by a friend's house, but I got an angry phone call from my mom. I was just trying to get back the DVD I lent. On the way home from cram school, I stopped at a convenience store to talk with my friends. Again, my mother called and yelled at me. There's no way I can handle this much longer. These microchip things stink. Yeah, that is actually fucking crazy. Like, this is the type of shit. Y'all ever see shit online and then someone's like, oh, this is why your kids don't call you anymore, or like they stopped calling you when they grew up, or like this is the sort of thing that would entice that, you know? Forums are going to be forums regardless of where you go. Cinderella effect refers to how step-parents are more likely to neglect and abuse their stepchildren. Freaks Wooter got you. But yeah, the last thing I saw where someone mentioned something like that was some guy was at his friend's house and his friend was playing Resident Evil, and then the kid's mom came in, which The kid was like a teenager, by the way, and the mom came in and was like basically telling him that like he needed to get off of that and he wasn't allowed to play games like that, and that's too violent and too bad for him and stuff like that, and he's not old enough to play that sort of game. And yeah, like that shit, and she had to like, and she was telling him he has to like delete the game and all that, and that he can only play games that they approve of. What's that? They want a robot, not an actual human. Yeah. This game talks about chipping kids. We just had governments trying to chip their kids during COVID. It takes courage to respond the way you did. Even if the child doesn't want it, the parents may still want to do it because they worry. I can see both sides, so I have mixed emotions. See, ain't that the whole point of like parents having like parental controls on their like children's devices so that they can like see their location? But like actually like actively microchipping a kid is crazy. Don't you think it's a little weird that people mildly accept having MCs planted in their children? They get all worked up about the citizen numbering system. That is also true. I don't think anyone wants to be bound by data. I don't mean to call you out, but Baby Ken's mom, how would you have felt having an MC planted in you when you were a child? We all wish there was less crime, but we can't hope for much under the current circumstances. But even so, instead of relying on the most convenient solution, I think that we need to find an answer to what is good for both adults and children. Parents let me play Perfect Dark when I was like 10 and did not give a shit. Perfect Dark at 10's kind of crazy. I think parents need to play violent games with their kids so they can consume it safely. I can see that. But yeah, I was playing all sorts of shit, to be honest. But like at a very, very young age, of course I wasn't playing like the worst shit. But like it was more like, I want to say around that like 10, 11 age where like she didn't care too much about what I was playing. Before that, it was very much, oh yeah, you can't play GTA sort of shit, right? But like around that 10, 11 what, like, you know, area is when like it was kind of just like I was playing whatever the fuck. But I think it also depends too, because it depends on not only the parents, but it depends on the parents and the kids, because also it really depends on like how they're raising them, but then the emotional maturity of the child. Because like I was like pretty emotionally mature around that age, which is probably why she was okay with me, you know. But yeah. Yo, what's good? What's good, YouTube Leah? I played DMMD at 14, so it was already raps. DMMD? What is that? Let's see. Wanna buy an M2D? A new model has been announced. Dramatic work. Oh, okay. Is everyone gonna buy it? I've got a simple question. When did CC Corp get into the home electronics business? I'm suspicious of this open pricing thing. I bet it'll be expensive. The retail price will be a bit high at around $420, but it'll be worth it. That's what I heard anyway. I meant it will be worth buying. If you don't have the money, you don't have it. Imagine a VR smart glass headset thing that was fucking $420, bruh. If you don't have the money, you don't have it. If you want money, you gotta work to earn it. By the way, I always put $5 in the savings each week. When did CC Corp get into the home electronics business? I wonder too. But there's usually a jinx against companies that suddenly jump to new ventures. I don't want them to go bankrupt because that means I wouldn't be able to play the world. Hope CC Corp earns a bundle. Alright. 420, I hope that includes tax. Man, a little more than 400 bucks, that's too much. It's just a state of mind. Concentrate. If you feel like it's expensive, it's expensive. If you feel like it's cheap, right? Relax your mind on it. Nope. No matter how I look at it, it's expensive. Alright, we got the news tab done. We'll do the Apkalu tab next, but not right now. Okay, still don't add a new episode yet. Okay, let's go back to the game for now, actually. I'm gonna go read it myself. Do not put yourself through that. Well, the endings involve a lion, I'm not going to go more into detail.
Haseo!
Yo, she excited to see me.
Thank you so much for coming today.
Okay. No wonder she gave me her number so earnestly.
Would you please invite me to your party?
She excited.
The two of us will be heading to Delta Submissive Tragedy's Thousand Oaks.
Alright, we already got a better party member than Monokuma.
Please invite we are heading for.
I'm gonna be real with you, I kind of want to invite Syllabus, but then I'm like, you know what, I could catch my level up. And also, I kind of like, I think Syllabus, I dislike Gaspard, but I just kind of like, I'm very indifferent about Syllabus. Let's just go. We're gonna be alright.
Hope I didn't bother you.
If you think you're bothering me, don't send me an email in the first place.
Yeah, he do not like her.
This is one of my very favorite areas. The moon tonight looks even prettier than usual.
Prettier than usual? Yeah, right, come on. I mean, this is just an online game.
Now then, let's go find the beast statue.
This'll be quick!
Chase the wind. I'll prove thee.
Why do they
I shall
do
grant
this?
thee my powers for a limited time.
Their fucking voices, bro. It's gonna assist me in the next 5 battles. Yes, if I could just jump off the ledge.
This'll be quick!
Back shots. Damn! Okay, little man. What does she do? Because I haven't seen her dish out a single attack. She's a heal. Does she solely heal? Does she not do any like attack magic or some shit?
This'll be quick.
Every evil AI across media just licking their lips. Hear that the kids have microchips going, ha ha, yeah! They're just making it too easy, whispering orders like Billy walk into ongoing traffic. Just mass panic instantly.
AI and look, the second the government gets track of your fucking chip, they always gonna know where everybody at. Are you good, bro?
What is this, a robot?
He also gives teammates like attack priorities to make her users. Okay, got you.
Course unknown. Fuel insufficient. Function shut down. Emergent passing life form detected. Begin fuel request. Big sphere, please. Oink.
All right, here, bro.
Oink. Thank you for helping me. Oink.
Okay, anyhow, let's continue our journey. I feel like we're all forgetting of a whole tracking device in our pocket. Well, yeah, but the thing is, though, what I was saying is, like, I was already saying that with the whole kids and stuff, like in the parents thing, but that's still a different step than like actually implanting some shit in a kid's body. Like, that's just actually insane.
Not interested.
Now. It won't hurt you just to listen, will it? Moontree is run by a council of officers known as the Seven Council.
The
You
Seven?
remember who Sakaki
The
is,
boys?
right? He is one of
Yeah,
the
I remember
officers.
Sakaki.
Man, I don't have time for this.
Hey, Haseo, wait! Please wait!
Add abilities to equipment. Oh. Okay. Good to know. I'm giving you free will. What the hell? These damn mushrooms?
This'll be quick.
Yeah, we had a My Hero and a Boys reference.
Well, that's that, I guess.
I'm
So, and that's all you is just Sasuke and Sakura right now. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I don't have Lil Man. Oh shit. I don't have Lil Man blowing them up at the start no more. What's good, Sethos? Come get your woman. She's showing her lack of Pokemon knowledge and I'm dying. What do you mean? I like ambushing enemies and yeeting them across the battlefield. Yeah, that ambush shit be fucking them up. Alright, oh, this way.
Slow. That was nothing.
Not everyone got to know everything about everything. I can list off the Japanese names of every Pokemon from Gen 1.
I'm sorry. Have you learned your lesson?
This'll be quick.
Have you learned your lesson?
Alright, there we go.
Let's get going. Gale Blade. That was nothing.
Oh, this is the sky armor from the beginning. That's what I got when I started the game. And I got player killed.
Hey,
Haseo?
what? I've already heard enough about Moon Tree Guild.
Haseo, do you hear something coming from over there?
Nope.
That can't be right. See? There is something there.
Something
Let's go find out
where?
what it is.
She tweaking.
Huh? Why do I have to go too?
This
Just
game
go
is one
check
of the
by
most
yourself.
crisp looking traditional remasters out.
Oh, come
Oh yeah, it
on.
definitely
Won't you
looks
please
polished
come with
compared
me?
to like the, you know, the older
Fine,
version.
fine. If it'll shut you up, I'll go with you.
Thanks. It's this way.
Where the hell is she going?
What a strange sound. strange sound. What a strange... Listen to that! You can hear something coming from over there. Huh? What is it, Haseo?
This sign, it's Tri-Edge.
Oh shit.
What? Tri-Edge? Is that what it's called?
Oh, she dusted you.
What? Haseo!
We're being sucked towards Tri-Edge's sign.
He be warping between them?
Where?
Are we in the Lost Grounds? Wow, look at this underground lake. This might just be a fantastic new discovery, Haseo. Haseo, someone's there. What is that? It's so pretty.
Shit, flashbanging low key.
That sound. It's coming from that person.
They have a little cat.
That guy. What's up with him?
Well, let's go ask him. Wait, please.
It's dangerous!
She trying to die. Who said that?
What?
Yeah, she dead as fuck. Not her passing out. Hello?
Hey!
All right.
Stay back. Take this.
That's Ichigo.
Now, Magus.
What do you do? Domain expansion? Oh, he got a persona. He got a stand.
What are these guys?
I was about to say stand.
Did you get them?
Oh, he transformed into it.
All done. You two okay? It doesn't seem like I'm very welcomed here. Well, whatever. Hey you, over there, are you okay?
Metaphor before metaphor.
What do you mean, what happened?
I think I was attacked by a strange monster. Then I heard a loud sound that startled me, and I don't remember anything after that.
What the? Did she faint in real life too?
At any rate,
Damn.
I'm glad I got here in time.
Who are you?
Who, me? Oh, well, I'm an investigator for CC Corp.
One of the system administrators? A game master?
Well, something like that. I got a report about a bug in this area, and so I rushed right over.
So, that monster was actually a bug?
Right. It would probably be best to stay away from here until the data finishes repairing.
No. There's no way in hell that was a bug data. How could a player faint from something like that?
Cause CC don't know what they
Not to
doing.
mention, what was that giant puppet thing that defeated the monster?
Puppet?
So, you were able to see the Avatar.
The Avatar.
That's right, Mr. Haseo, the Terror of Death.
Do CC Corp investigators usually remember a player's nickname?
Hardly. I couldn't help but think it was too much of a coincidence to meet up with you here.
What?
Nothing, just talking to myself. I bet that you would like to know a lot more about avatars. Am I right?
Not
Yes,
really.
sir. I
You
do.
can use one too.
Huh?
What mine look like?
The fact that you were able to see my avatar means that you and your character have the right attributes.
Haseo, your character hides something.
When you hear Avatar, what do you think
There's a
first?
dangerous power inside
Not the
you.
blue people. Fuck that
Come
shit.
on. Come over to our headquarters and you'll see. And while you're at it, you might be able to
Our
get some info on
headquarters.
Tri-Edge.
How did you... Who told you about that?
Oh, is he
Like
from
I
the moon
said.
people?
That's just one more reason why you should come.
Alright.
Looks like this is a big fiasco.
How can you just brush
A video
off something
game
that
avatar.
happened to you like this?
What's wrong, Haseo? Why are you acting so scary all of a sudden?
If we hadn't been lucky, you'd have... No, it's nothing.
Oh, okay. But I caused you a lot of trouble with what
Coon?
happened,
Oh,
right?
oh, dude.
So you realize it.
I'm sorry. Do you think that you could give me another chance?
Another chance.
Listen, the next time you invite me, make it somewhere where we can level up.
Even a lost ground should have a platform. We need to find that. Oh, I can't even see a map. That's where I just came from. Oh wait, they want me to use this. My fault. Duh. Bedtime for me. So I'm out. Have fun. All right. Appreciate you dropping in. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Alright, we got some mail. Before I read the mail, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, maybe splash some water on my face, so I can wake up, because I'm not trying to stop. What is wrong with y'all? Are you done? Damn! What's wrong with them? What's good, Pixel? What's good, Lock? God damn, it was all I don't think it is. See, them redeems pop up. The redeems pop up on the freaking the chat box now. So now y'all caught in 4K. And why is you now Wazowski? Oh man. God damn. We see exactly who did it. Yeah, y'all can't hide now. Now that shit in the chat and on the stream. Alright. You've been getting pelted for a solid 2 minutes. You know, I'm not even surprised. Alright. I used the bathroom. I got some more water. I splashed some water in my face and shit. I feel a little bit better. But if I get tired again, I might be cooked. Because, like I said, I don't got no energy drinks. Or nothing like that. But yeah. It's good. Crimson, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I ain't redeemed nothing. Crazy. Oh, did the redeem not go through? Hold on.
I'm going to jail!
Alright. Don't know why you put me here. But we here now. Alright, alright. Alright. It's time, y'all. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Atolia. Hello, Haseo. The lost ground was full of surprises, wasn't it? There was a monster that looked like a bug and a system administrator. Most of all, that person beneath the lake's tree felt very strange.
To freedom!
What do you think that sound was? That sound I heard from his direction. Sincerely, Atolia. What do you mean by that sound? Thank you for freeing me. Hey Haseo, how are you doing? That place the other day was pretty rough, wasn't it? I never thought we'd encounter PKs. By the way, I forgot to tell you about the settings for the skill trigger menu, of course. Of course you probably know what this is since you're the Terror of Death. This is how you set it. Press Y to the main menu, select skill trigger. Your current skills and skill trigger panel status will be displayed so you can change them as you wish. Sorry to keep emailing you, but you know about the customization. I get the chance to tell you about it, so sending this just in case. If you already know, feel free to ignore this. You get new abilities by attaching materials to your equipment. So open the menu, select customize. This will open a list of equipment, allowing you to choose what you'd like to add an ability to. Next, add a list. A list of slots will open up, so choose the slot to attach material. For example, when fighting a water element monster, customizing a weapon with fire, the opposing element, will make it much easier for you to win. As for opposing elements, there are 6 different elements assigned to monsters: earth, water, wind, fire, light, and dark. So wind and earth counter each other, water and fire, and then light and dark. So if you attack a water element monster with a fire weapon, you'll do much more damage. And if you get a material that adds damage to all elements, then you're set against any element's monsters. One last thing, customizations can protect you against negative status effects. They're especially good against action inhibiting effects like sleep and charm. Other effects like poison and curse that reduce your HP or SP can really put you in a bad spot when you're still low level, so make sure to put use to whatever materials you get. Okay, good to know. Okuto, I'm sorry. I accidentally sent you an email meant for someone else. I'm terribly sorry for the intrusion. Please ignore it. Kun. Come to a home located in Mac Anu's mercenary district. I'll tell you to their guild, Raven, and don't tell anyone else about this. It's a sensitive matter for us to communicate with specific players.
CC Corp. There's a good chance they'd know something normal players wouldn't. No matter how insignificant it might be, as long as I can get some information on Shino and Tri-Edge, I don't care. Kun's waiting for me in the mercenary district. I'd better hurry.
We got Sasuke saying slurs and shit. What the hell? Instead of loves and enjoys or likes, it says, for Kun it says, girls I like, a lot. Girls I don't, none. Color, orange, yellow, red. Bro trying to get bitches? Whoever Kun is need to change their name? Yeah. For sure. Okay, let's check this Apkalu forum, whatever that is. The graphic bulletin board? Let's enjoy the day drawing while relaxing. Check the rules and regulations before uploading images. Apkalu is a special forum created for uploading and showing off your drawings to other members. The word on the street is that one of our frequent posters, Shuju, is going pro. Congratulations. Okay. Yo, someone did fan art of my boy. They did fan art of my character. Kun's the obligatory fuckboy character we have in every RPG. Damn. This is why we need diversity, because imagine the jokes we could have had if Kun was black. Okay. I mean, this game do got black characters, though. Here's my shot at drawing Haseo, the R2 celebrity known as the Terror of Death. I just bought this brush pen yesterday and wasted no time trying it out, but it's been so long that my arm was shaking. Hey, this look fire! And he got the scythe out. That's how you know that shit's iconic. I downloaded it for a wallpaper. He's scary. Man, this guy's really amazing in a lot of ways. He's a rogue, yet amazingly strong. What the fuck? Who is that? What the hell? Get this shit off my screen! Hello, my name is Masaru from Kyoto. I'm a student. Right now I study English, so I log into US server. I enjoy make many American friends. I am grateful for your bulletin board. Thank you for having me. Very nice guy. Walnuts cracked open. Rodriguez, what? Eep, I'm scared, but it's kind of cool. No, wait, definitely scary. What is that creature? I have no idea. What the fuck? Okay. This one ain't nightmare fuel. Hello everyone, call me Maria. I like the scenery of grassy fields, so I tried my hand at drawing one. It's very embarrassing because I know I'm not as good as everyone else here, but oh well. If there's someone here that likes it, I have another scenery I like, so I would like to post them as well. What areas do you all like? Hey there, Maria. I like the peaceful feeling from the grassy field. I like these fields too. I like clear days, but I'm starting to like it when it rains too. Previously, I was running around the field, and at one point, I got so excited that I couldn't keep myself from shouting woohoo. Then my mom came in and said I was a bit creepy. I mean, I could see how someone looking in on us from the outside must think we look pretty strange, but still. I like the nighttime. You can see the magic sparkling in the air. I also love the moon. Last of the world, Kazabolo at your service. My real life self lives in a place with a hot climate year-round, so I find myself drawn to snowscapes. I love the snow areas from R1. Of course, the Kazabolo troop would probably freeze to death, since we're always walking around barefoot. Okay, nice to meet you, Maria. I love the ocean area and the grasslands. I always like to run along the beach, kicking up sand as I go. You always use such cute colors in your pictures. Everyone here is so good at drawing, it's amazing. Kazabolo troop, barefoot. It seems there's been a lot of PK, other suspicious guilds popping up these days that are making it harder to enjoy the game. Come on, can't we all just get along? Love and peace, brother. PKing is for losers. I bet the Chim Chim agrees with me. You're kicking the Chim Chims too, aren't you? You don't fool me, that Chim Chim on your shoulder isn't carrying a Chim sphere. In other words, you kicked that Chim and took its sphere. Uh-oh, I've been found out. PKing is all part of the parameters, right? It's up to the individual to decide whether or not it's for losers. Because it's part of the parameters, PKing is just another way to play. If you don't like the PKing as it's found in the world, you're welcome to play something else. You love coons? What the hell? Will they die IRL if they die in the game? That's Sword Art Online. Got that code Gyaw symbol on her forehead. True. I was PK together with a friend when we were playing on our own the other day. It was a strange group of 3 people, and they were laughing as if they were really happy. I was so frustrated I felt like crying. Is that what you call parameters? I don't want to be told to put up or shut up with something ridiculous like that. Those that play with friends and those that play solo. Those that enjoy collecting money more than raising their level. Those that enjoy PKing and those that enjoy PKing. Oh, those that enjoy PKing and those that enjoy PKing. There may be differences in the styles of play, but as long as they're part of the parameters, it's all up to the individual players to choose which style they would pursue. No one can deny your choice to play with your friends or the PKer's choice to PK. I don't want to be told to put up or shut up. No one's telling you to do that. There are plenty of games with no PKing at all, but the world is a game where PKing exists. That's all well and good, but where is that heart mark on your Chim Chim? Is all I really wanted to hear. Denying other playing styles cannot be contained with lighthearted jokes. As for the heart mark, it's lovely. Whoa, there's this person. Who is that? The other day, my character, she's called 1-2, was PK'd. But when that happened, someone in the black and red came to help save me. He was incredibly strong and took out the PKers like it was nothing, but he didn't bring me back to life. So I had no idea if he really showed up there just to save me or not. Has anyone seen him? Here's a picture of what he looks like. Sorry I don't remember more clearly. Nope. Never seen anyone like him. I would love to beat him. Do you remember the words for the area you met him in? I don't suppose I could beat him if I went to on a stakeout there, huh? But you know, I just realized there are tons of people dressed in black and red in the world. Was this a joke? Are you sure you weren't dreaming? Make sure you get some decent sleep now and then. I saw him too, a guy in black and red. He kind of looked like this. What the fuck is this alien? Just never met him, that's too bad. I'm afraid I don't remember the words. I just kind of put them in randomly. And yeah, you're right, there really are a ton of people dressed like that. I'm sorry. Blue Eye Samurai. Maybe it is a joke. Although lately I've been unable to distinguish between the world and reality. You saw him? Really? Wait a second. That doesn't seem right. I wouldn't have any blood left after meeting him. What the fuck? What is this? What the hell? This is the reason why I went off searching for an interesting person the other day, and then I happened to come across him, a guy in black and red. I was turning in a corner in Mac Anu when I suddenly saw a shadow looming and ran into its owner. When I looked up, all I saw was his incredibly thick chest. He said sorry, but I couldn't see his face because of his damn chest. And here I thought I was going to fall in love. I thought a light Indian breeze was going to blow from underneath his arm. Truly a bittersweet experience. Anyways, that's why I'm off to search for an interesting person again. Sale's having fanboys is super funny to me because he's the most edgy, least sociable person in this game. I mean, I guess he still got some fans because he aura farming. Blue Eye Samurai reference. Yeah, that shit was some JoJo ass art. We really are great artists, but you don't seem to know the fine line between genius and idiocy. Unfortunately, you come down on the idiotic side. Damn. I like it. Very street art-like. Nice. They say there's no one better at drawing than someone who can capture a gag well. But seriously, you were really good. I think I've become a genuine fan. I can't wait to see your next work. My sides hurt from laughing. Are you sure it was really supposed to be red and black and not red and yellow? What, with the giant Buddha and the lotus and the red goggles? Well, I had no idea what was going, but I guess this guy goes along with the monks and their biggest trips. You have achieved perfect harmony along a fine line between unification and division of Indian and Oriental styles. It was so good, I actually lost track of myself for a moment. Truly incredible. Looking forward to your next work. Okay, thanks to your great responses. You are all getting some special treatment in the next one. Incidentally, the words idiot and weirdo are the world's greatest compliments. You sure this isn't Haseo, Terror of Death? I can't tell for sure because of how deformed he looks in the picture. So I think it's probably the Terror of Death. Did he ask you anything like, do you know about the Triage or something like that? Chim Soccer. Damn. The Chim crying. I thought I'd like to try playing soccer with Chims. Count me in. I wonder if we can get 11 players. Of course, I can't help feeling sorry for the Chim Chims. Yo, EXO, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Scuff Village. Hope you find it cozy, comfy here. What I mean by I'd like to try too. Apologize to the poor Chim Chims. Disbelieving and this will someday come true. Or rather, just a matter of time until CC Corp includes this in one of their updates. I like to kick them too, but I think I'll pass on doing headers with them. That's just gross. I'd like to be kicked myself. I'd like to try kicking them too. You're looking at their faces, you start to get this urge, and it starts to grow and build. Then you finally let go and kick them, and bam, you feel great again. So yeah, count me in for Chim Soccer. All right. She kicked the shit out of that shit. I know, freaking dent in his head now. I'd like to get kicked myself. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. You know how these people be online. Okay. How are you? I'm Maki. Or Machi. I'm an extreme noob who only just logged in for the first time the other day, but I'm already completely taken in with the world. Recently I tried making a party for the first time. It was so much fun, I found myself drawing without even realizing. Above are the nice people who joined my party. Rahim's sister is on the right, and the other one is Beach Boy. When we fought a giant turtle, for some reason they were desperate to help. They also helped me get to good items and build my XP, which I'm grateful. I've heard lots of stories about PKers, so I was secretly worried, but I'm very glad they turned out to be such great people. Something about Beach Boy bothers me, and I'm not sure what. He's kind of scary. I'm known as Julius. What a beautiful illustration. I hope you will let me accompany you on a future endeavor. Also, hope you will draw me in another wonderful illustration afterwards. Mayako. You're an amazing artist. Wow, you got, what's that word? Talent? Whatever it is, I'm jealous. Okay, so I'm clear. This isn't the post for singles to get together or anything. Allow me to start by introducing myself. I'm the last hope of the world. The one known as Kazubolo, the red-eyed swordsman. I'm currently level 9 and undergoing daily training. My playtime motto is bright, fun, and balanced, everyone. I hope you'll welcome me into your ranks. Your level is awfully low for being the last hope. Ouch. I see you don't hold back. Well, since I am the world's last hope right now, I'm not even the first hope. Which is why I'm currently looking for comrades who will help me save the world someday. Like some fists. I was thinking that a little bit too. Or like if you look at like old Fire Emblem art, it was kind of like that too. This looked tough. The other day, I immediately made up a party with Julius and went off adventuring. We thought we could use another in the party, so we invited a passerby, Jin, to join. And here to commemorate that is a picture of the Rainy Field Trio. Good work the other day. I like this one. I'm indebted to you for drawing me so well. I think that pouring rain adventure would lead to a beautiful picture like this. That looks just like Jin. He was some character, wasn't he? He was a bit concerned about his hair, though. Up, 3 of us can go off dungeon traipsing again. Alright, cool. It's another set of forums done. Yeah, I brought up art graders earlier, actually. With how, like, just the act of, like, separate PKing, like, PvP and PvE servers and stuff. Like, you being likely to being, like, matched with those kind of people depending on your behavior. And how that it could have been a potential option for this game. You would love Reddit. I don't think that's a correct statement. Also, don't mind me, I'm stretching right now. How are you liking the game so far? I'm liking it a lot, but I just, like, I'm just tired as hell. And I want to, like, do a longer stream of this so I can get a lot of it done since we're still early. But man, like, I'm just getting smacked in the face with this shit. Oh, he's turning in early and boot up bright and early tomorrow. Well, because I have to work tomorrow, so I don't want to just like I want to I don't want to like stream until I gotta go to work necessarily. You know, like if I'm making any sense. Whereas like whenever I do these kind of streams, then I don't really have to like I can feel free to adjust. Send me your work address, I'll make sure you never have to go in again. That's crazy. What time do I have to go to work tomorrow? Let me check. One second. Yeah, I'm not gonna wanna stream in the morning. Those Saturday shifts. Yeah, and it's just annoying because it's like I go in the afternoon and I'm not out until it's dark out. So it's just like fuck. I'll think about doing a stream after work tomorrow, but yeah, I just know that like since I have time tonight, I'd rather stay up and do it.
I'm supposed to meet Kuhn in the mercenary district.
You should do a double. Not the double. Oh yeah, the warp thing is outside. I had already took one. Is this the OG dot hack or is this the... Oh, this is the recode version.
Hey there, Haseo. What? What's with the scary face? You mad at me or something?
Nothing. Just hurry up and take me to this Raven place.
You don't like me, do you?
Get real.
Damn.
Okay, so let me explain it to you. The at-home is a specialized room that each guild has in the game. And guilds are comprised of individual players that form their own group. To put it simply, a guild is like a baseball team, and at-home is like the team dugout, where everybody hangs out while playing the game.
But it doesn't matter to a solo player like me. Let's go.
Hold it. Actually, it does matter
He
to
said, I'm
you.
built different. I don't need this.
Listen, buddy. To get into At Home, you need a pass called a guild key for that guild. So, here you go. Take it. Alrighty, let me officially welcome you to our guild, Raven. Haseo, make yourself comfortable.
You're the old hag from the
Oh
other
shit.
day.
Oh girl.
Huh? You two know each other?
Of course
Hag
not.
is crazy.
This is Pi. She's a member of Raven like me. And Pi, this is...
I get it now. So that thing the other day was all just to invite me here. Well, get this, Granny. You can try to seduce me, but old hags don't interest me. I get the creeps just picturing you in real life.
What? Get this guy out of here right now,
What?
Coon. I don't care if he is a chosen one. We can't
Chosen
leave our
one?
task to someone like this.
Unfortunately, Pi, I'm afraid that decision is up to Yata.
Instead of me
Yata.
being crash show mode, but
There's
also I'd
no
be
need
tweaked
to
too if everyone's
involve
talking like
Master
host
Yata.
5.
What's a yata? A person?
You be quiet. Coon, I'm sure that you can understand. Yes, he's here. What? Alone? Are you sure? But sir, he's... I understand. Come with me. Master Yata will see you now.
What is this place? It's pretty bleak, that's for sure.
Welcome to the Serpent of Lore, Haseo. It took you quite a long time to get here. I've been waiting for you.
Are you the yata that Coon and the hag were talking about? Nice setup. So, is this an administration-only area? I've heard of them, but I didn't know they actually existed. You sure it's all right to let a regular player like me in here? Won't your boss get mad at you, Mr. Admin?
Yeah, I recognized him
Nice to
talking.
meet you, though it feels very strange to be saying that to you.
We over here fighting a server
I
admin?
have been watching you for quite some time.
Huh?
There has been a development in the world that defies the system parameters. One of the effects, or perhaps I should say targets of that development, is that there are a variety of phenomena manifesting in the world. You yourself have experienced one of these developments, the forced reformatting of your character data.
You have been spying on Haseo's past. Who in the hell gave you the right to...
You are the one who called me an admin, right? To administer means to observe, to protect, and to manage. Both Tri-Edge and the phenomena that happen to you are under my administration. We have only upheld the obligations of our job. A bug that is not a bug. Ideally, that kind of phenomena would never exist in the world. But As you can see, it indeed does exist. Our overall designation for this phenomena is Ida.
Ida? Huh?
For now, none of the general users of the game know anything about it. That is somewhat to be expected at its current level. However, you have already encountered it, and you have seen firsthand the sort of threat and danger it possesses. You have seen it and experienced it yourself.
Tri-Edge.
The name of the skill he had used on you is called Data
Drain
by us.
Data drain? Whatever it is, I've never heard of a skill that can actually lower your
You already understand what I am referring to. That Tri-Edge is a phenomena that defies system parameters.
You mean Tri-Edge is Ida?
Perhaps. We cannot deny the possibility.
Don't give me that! How the hell could an admin not know a single reason for a bug's existence?
Investigating a bug that's not a bug is difficult. Likewise, we are also investigating what happened to the character known as Shino, as well as her player.
What? So, you guys knew all along that the real-life Shino is in a coma?
We would like to try and understand what the connection is between an online PK and a player becoming comatose before this little problem of ours has time to become public knowledge.
What are you talking about before it becomes public knowledge? Are you just trying to cover it up for yourselves? It's all your fault that Shino... that she's gone.
I'm afraid that is not true. It is not our fault that she became comatose after the incident. The one that injured her, as well as the one that leveled you down, is Tri-Edge. Isn't that correct?
You guys are responsible for letting it happen!
Then, are you saying that we should have shut down the game entirely? I do not believe so. After all,
it's probably better to make it, not make it public knowledge.
To solve the riddle of Ida, Tri-Edge, and the comatose players is right here in this game, the world.
I figured they were going around doing that shit to everybody.
We share a common
That's why I was surprised when the two other people didn't know who Tri-Edge was.
I don't get it. How is my cooperation gonna help you guys out?
It's simple. The only thing we want from you, Haseo, is the power that is hidden inside of your character. Your character was especially created by CC Corporation for their past project.
Power project? You mean my character is somehow special?
That's correct. You are a chosen one.
Huh?
Characters like yours are known as epitaph users. Kun and Pi are epitaph users as well.
That hag.
At this point, the only ones capable of combating Idas.
So like epitaph users or like stand users,
so this
like that avatar
them, huh?
shit.
This better not be some really elaborate new event or something. In other words, you're telling me that you guys need me to help you with debugging the game, right?
As I made clear to you earlier, we want nothing more than to contain these unruly phenomena.
And the only things that can do that...
Yeah, he do need to stop calling her a hag.
And avatars are an epitaph user's
I'm
power,
assuming he
right?
gonna keep calling her that the whole game, huh?
But I don't know how to use anything like that.
That is because
can't just let a bad bitch be a bad bitch.
Awakened yet.
So then basically, I just have to learn to use that puppet thingy. If I can learn to use that, then I can go up against Tri-Edge. Shino. If I help you guys out, I'll be able to use those avatar things, right?
Of course. It would be rather troublesome for us if you could not.
Sure thing. I'll help you out. But I won't take any orders from anyone. Understand?
How old is she? She didn't answer.
Wait! It's dangerous for a player like him to gain that kind of power. Master!
He's telling you to be quiet, you old hag.
Why are you using a player like him?
His avatar would have eventually awakened, with or without our help. You must already know that. As you can see and feel, his epitaph has already started to awaken within him.
I'd be the fuck out of say with him acting like that. True. She's fine as heck. I can answer that if you like. Will they answer?
I heard you've joined GU. Glad
Or
to
the
have
game?
you with us.
GU?
Oh, didn't Yata explain it to you? The guild name that we use, Raven, is just a front. What our group
Not
is
really?
called
Oh.
is GU.
Sure thing.
What's that?
I heard it was a project name for CC Corp or something.
Whatever. I don't care. I just need you to hurry up and tell me how to summon my avatar.
How to summon the avatar, huh?
Last players 24. Okay.
Come on already. I'm in a
Hag
hurry
is
here.
crazy then.
Sorry. Correct me if I'm
Like
wrong.
we
here,
got
but
people doing that
Are you
nowadays.
thinking
though.
that there's some
Calling people
specific
unk
spell to summon an avatar?
at like mid-20s.
There's not?
Nope. But if
Haseo
there were,
is
we
17.
would have it a whole lot easier.
Okay then. How do you summon yours?
Use a hag like Ankh, yo.
Well, I think it would probably be better just to show you while we're out adventuring. Wouldn't you agree?
I was
Then let's
hoping
go.
for 40.
It doesn't matter what area it is, right?
Well, yeah, I suppose that's true. But
Game was ahead of its
unfortunately,
time, as
I've
I
got
said.
an appointment to keep. I'll be sure to contact you later.
Hey, wait! Damn it. What the hell? Oh well. I guess I'll just head on back to town then.
Several guilds have opened guild shops. You may find new discoveries, unexpected encounters. Alright, yeah. What the hell? I got a nice tub of pickles all ready for you. What? Pickles are an ancient way of sharing good times. Go on and eat as much. I ain't eating your pickles. I'm dying, y'all. The heck is a grunty? I guess that's this game's fucking, what are they called? Moogles. This is this game's version of Moogles. The mascot, yeah. I'm going to see how much a dash mark will be. Okay, let's see. Cause like, if I can not have to spend, and then like, get some energy for a couple more hours, that'd be pretty nice. I'll send you 20 right. You don't have to. Uh-oh.
He'd be sucking on me until he data drain. Data drain, data drain, data drain. Also bold words. Peso, for being underleveled in PK distance.
True. Be sucking that, be hitting that data drain. You good? Oh. Leah.
Take my money.
Thank you. Get up. Either go. You, first of all, before you saying all that, you need to pay attention to what's happening. I said I was looking to see if I can get some dash mart or something. And now that Leah has contributed to the stream, we are staying. I'm frozen right now because I'm not on the app. Or I'm not on VTube Studio. You'll pass out before it comes. I'm not that tired. But yeah, thank you for the dono. I really appreciate it. I will go ahead and I will use it for sustenance so that we can have a long stream. High school she, welcome, welcome. Mine was house gay. Alright, let's see. Your boy's getting some motherfucking caffeine. Let me see. Yeah, this is nasty shit. Let me see. So yeah, I ain't say 24 hour. What do you think the birthday stream is next week? Y'all getting a long stream, but ain't about to be no 24. Molotov that job. Why? So I can have even less money than I already have? That'd be like, oh, dude, burned down that toilet paper warehouse. I messed with what he was trying to do, but they just finna find him and sue him. And then he finna have no money. I need some cash. Let's see. Oh, they already got the guy? Damn. So they about to sue the fuck out of him then. Alright, y'all, I'm almost done ordering the thing. What's hilarious is he lit that shit on fire with one little pallet at first. Sprinkler system firefighters put it out quick and everyone thought it was a random electrical fire or something and they left, but he came back and they lit a bit. Wait, so he... so they stopped it and he went and did it again? What the fuck? That shit is crazy. On the block for arson. Yeah, they finna hit him like them Nintendo ninjas be hitting people. They about to fuck him up. Alright, my stuff is ordered. So, that'll be here in like the next half hour. Again, thank you for funding it. Okay. Sorry, one sec. Let me get my shit. Alright, there we go. Yo, Tragedy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Hold on, my display is tripping. Why is my fucking shit? Okay. This is gonna sound weird, but my game is bugged on my actual monitor right now. So, I am looking at my preview of my stream because that one is not fucked. That way I can go to save and then restart the game. Did it freeze? It's not frozen, it's like... You know that look that your TV has if you like let's say someone like smacked their TV screen? Like that's what it looked like right now. So like... That shit is like tripping. Let's go to the Dr. whatever the hell. Dr. Kujo. Whatever his name was. Kubo? I think it was Kubo. Yeah. He's trying to cultivate gym spheres. A chim kicker. So I need 500 like chim things total to like progress the thing. Chim picker sounds like a crazy. Yeah, it really do. Okay, therapist is out to curse people out so bad. Tried to help people don't want help. Whoop-de-doo. Go find someone else. Yeah. Get caught up doing everything. What's over here? What the fuck? Oh, this is why I was talking to the dude. Okay. Got you. But yeah, like, I feel like they're like trying to be a therapist, like there's levels to that shit, because first the person gotta fucking actually have, oh shit. First, the person has to like go ahead and take accountability to actually go. But then on top of, but then once they do go, then they be still denying shit. Let's see. I want to see what the red house is over on the map over here real quick. Kettle. Alright then, what's the greenhouse? Some folks ask for help even though they are clearly not interested in it or at all receptive to it. Yeah. Ignorance has taken hold of the spot that common sense was once in. Get this fucking dog
Are you having fun
away from me.
What?
Please help me.
Get off me.
First, get off of me. Move.
Now what do I do? I was supposed
It's
to
funny
open
how
the
aggressive
shop
he be
together
sounding
with
towards
syllabus.
people.
But when we finally went to open the shop up, there wasn't close to being enough inventory in our storage. What are we gonna do? There's no time left. What should we do? Our customers will be here any minute now.
Are they rare items?
No. I need to restock on, let me think, 10 black beans and 10 almond jelly. 10 Asian mangoes, and 10 caramel sauces. Yeah, I think that's what we're missing right now.
Aren't those sold in other shops? Just buy some and sell them yourselves.
Oh, you're right. Then...
I'm surprised this is a fantasy world, in a fantasy game, and they're just called Asian mangoes.
I have to help you.
Here's the money, Haseo.
Mama said something very common. I was a server just being a therapist. Everyone else said thank you and she helps so much. She keeps going on and trying to prove a point. I gave up. Yeah, at a certain point it's just like, why fucking bother?
I said I'm not doing this.
Oh, come on, Haseo.
It sounds like he's still constantly on the verge of crashing out, and any other time he's actually crashing out.
Caramel sauces to syllabus when he gets here in the Central District, okay? Great! Thank you so much for your help.
You kidding? How did I get involved in all of this? The hell with it. I guess I'll help them out. Just this one time. Let's see. I need 10 Asian mangoes and 10 caramel sauces. And then give them to Syllabus in the Central District Town Square when he gets here.
Alright. Astrologer blood, what the fuck? Thought y'all selling blood. Where did I get the fucking caramel? The dome? Oh. Alright. Gotta put your weapon in the astrologer blood to give your enemies the hepatitis A debuff. That shit expensive. Well, more expensive than the other shit, that is. Alright, let me check my order.
Got him! Thanks a lot for helping us out, Haseo. Once Gaspard gets here, we'll be all set.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh, I guess you've never done it
Set
before.
up, nice streams. Please find you in the
what?
morning. Have a good night. I appreciate you dropping by.
Manage a shop. Want me to explain how it works?
Not really.
Come on, Haseo. I think it would be good for you to learn what normal players do. Well, anyway. Gaspard sure is taking his time shopping for all of this. I wonder what's up with him. Hmm? What? It's a short mail from Gaspard. Apparently he got lost.
Alright, they're on the way. They'll be here in like
Could that guy get any
10
dumber?
10
I've
to
gotta go
15
find him.
minutes.
Let me tell you, I'm not moving an inch.
Great. See you when I get back.
Huh?
Will you do me a favor? Watch over the shop while I'm out there looking for Gaspard.
Watch over the
Don't
shop.
be ridiculous. Just go ahead and close it down while you're gone.
I can't do that. Our best customers will be here soon.
So what? Just leave me
He's
out
like,
of
I am
this.
not trying to do your shit,
You
bro.
don't have anything to do, right? Or are you just afraid of dealing with the customers?
What? Like hell I am.
You'll be fine. Manners are very important even online. Remember to greet them properly.
What am I, a preschooler?
See ya. I'm off to look for Gaspard.
Is that a
How did I
gaslight?
get stuck doing this?
Excuse me.
Well, welcome!
He's enthusiastic about the job at least. What the fuck are you wearing?
Excuse me, mister, but, there's an item I really want.
Sure. What is it?
It's called a Dusty Miller. Do you think you might have any here?
Let's see. It looks like we've got just one. It's 6,000 GP. So? What? Do you want it or not?
Oh, yeah, sure. But I don't have enough money for it.
Then get out of here.
You don't? Then I can't sell it to you. I was asked to watch over the shop, you know. I've got to do the job the right way.
Oh.
If you want something, you'll have to save up for it.
I did save, but, oh, it looks like it's all gone now.
Your money's gone? Hey, don't you even remember how you spent your own money?
No, I don't know. After all, it was Saku's turn up until yesterday.
Saku.
What? Saku's turn.
Saku is my big sister, and, well, Saku was the one who was using this character yesterday.
Oh.
So then basically,
Tuh.
you and your sister share that character by taking turns playing.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that your sister used all of the money that you had been saving up to buy it. What a great sister.
No, really, it's fine. I was just gonna buy her a birthday present with that money anyway. It's no big deal.
Birthday?
Yeah, you see, we're twins, so it's actually my birthday as well.
Your birthday, huh? Fine. Then I guess I'll give you a discount.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and give my best to your sister.
Okay, thank you so much.
Turn out she lying about her birthday.
By the way, my name is Bo. I promise that I'll pay you back the next time I come here. Okay, Haseo?
Why do you look like that? My sister keeps fucking with my character.
So she's Saku and he's Bo. So Saku and Bo, huh?
Hello!
Oh.
Welcome to... It's you.
Well, this is unexpected. I never would have thought that you'd do these kinds of things, Haseo. But your smile and the greeting that you gave to that boy was perfect and natural. Maybe you work in a retail store in real life.
Sayo's oddly
or like in a
nice.
video rental place
I think-
or something.
I think it
Jeez,
really
you're
just
annoying. If you're not
depends.
gonna buy
Like,
anything,
if
shut up
someone
and get
meddles, like if someone meddles, he doesn't like it.
I will buy something.
Whereas
I'll be
like
sure to make my
they weren't
contribution to
meddling,
the
they were
shop
just trying to
income.
buy something, you know.
I wonder why I'm not the least bit excited about that.
Hey, so what do you recommend?
See? Not bad, huh? Guild shops have a pretty decent selection to choose from.
Wow, you're totally right. And every everything's so much
Here you
cheaper
go
here
with
than
some
it is
girls.
at the NPC shops.
To be honest, I didn't really want to bring you ladies here.
Aww, why not?
Because then your eyes and attention will be rooted to something else other than me. And I just can't help but try and monopolize your beautiful eyes for as long as I possibly can.
Oh, Cooney!
Cooney!
Now, don't worry about anything.
Oh, nah.
One thing's for certain, I only have eyes for you.
Please, don't look at me with those passionate eyes of yours. If you keep looking at me with such a beautiful gaze like that, I just know that I'll be forever bound to you.
Yeah, we watching your ass.
Yo, Haseo, long time no
What's
see.
good, Cooney?
What do you mean, yo, you jerk? You sure look like you're having fun with the ladies there, Cooney.
Oh no, this is just, well,
I've got an appointment to keep.
did I really say that?
While you were off flirting with all of those women, I have been stuck here in this shop. I've been...
Cooney!
Hurry up! Let's go play already.
What do you mean by that? What y'all about to be playing?
It's the Guildmaster!
Wow, Coon! You're really popular, aren't you?
Yeah.
We out here getting them snow
I'll email you
bunnies.
guys and girls later. Okay, see you then.
Hey! So, Coon used to be part of your guild, and he was the Guildmaster.
Our guild name, Canard, comes from the stabilizer wings on airplanes. Actually, we chose that guild name because we thought it
Out here
really
VR chat
represented
dating.
Coon's dream. To support first-time players of the world and help them relax and enjoy it.
When I got lost,
He out
it
here
was
getting a
Coon
multiple.
that helped me. He was the one who rescued me.
He taught us lots of ways to enjoy the game. I mean, you
That
know how
fountain
they
looked
say
like it
that
got
the
piss
beginning
water
to
in
anything
it.
is key, right? I'm sure we wouldn't be playing like we are now if we hadn't met Coon when we did.
I wonder, if I hadn't been PK'd on
Why
my
did they
very first
animate his
encounter
mouth
the first day I
that
logged
one
into this game,
for that one scene?
If I hadn't met Ovan then, and if I hadn't met Shino, if we hadn't come across Tri-Edge, would I be laughing and enjoying this game like these guys are right now?
What's wrong, Haseo?
Oh, nothing.
Kingdom Hearts logic.
Of course, now that
That
Coon
is
is
true.
gone,
That
there
is
was no one
true.
around to organize
Important
Canard.
moment.
So, why did he leave?
I'm not really sure why, but he said something about not wanting to get us involved.
Mm-hmm. And here I was, thinking that he was kicked out of the guild for flirting too much.
The fuck are them belly button
That's
band-aids?
Coon's illness. If
Maybe
we
he,
worried
it
about
looked like he
we
got an
might be
Audi,
able
so
to
he
keep
probably
up.
scratched that shit when he tripped.
An illness, huh?
What? Coon is sick?
Well, it's not life-threatening. Nothing you have to worry about.
You're still here?
Yeah, well, you never told me to leave.
Stop standing in my blind spot.
Oh, so this is the Terror of Dust blind spot, huh?
Now. Anyway, thanks for watching the store, Haseo.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like I can get why he be mad at people though, because they be having a certain kind of energy that's like
Do you have any idea what Haseo did?
just
while
like
we were gone?
Especially the way these two were acting when they didn't believe that he was like
What are you
the
guys chatting
PKK.
about?
Oh, you gave a little boy a birthday present? Wow, you're such a nice
Are you
guy,
dumb?
Haseo.
Yeah, I guess you are.
Damn girl. Ugh,
Right, yeah.
She really needs to learn how to shut up and...
You see that? Everyone really does want to treat other people nicely.
And now they're like, oh, you're nice, haha. And he's like, oh my god.
In real life.
Hey, Haseo, why don't you officially join Canard?
Huh?
I mean, I think you've got some real leadership skills.
And I second that thought. Come on, let's do this together.
No.
Great idea. Just act like you did before.
Okay, fine. But it'll be a name only. You got it? Hey, I'm a very busy guy.
All right, it'll take a little time to process you, but you should get an email later on. Okay then, glad to have you, Haseo, our new guildmaster.
I'm like the edgy enemy protagonist.
Haseo is our new guildmaster.
He said he's actually nice and not straight edgelord.
What's this about guildmaster?
Like I said before, you have some real leadership
Who
skills.
the fuck
Haseo.
is your guildmaster if you're ever
this
trying
is
to make
your
me the
reward for watching
master?
the store. Here, see ya.
What the fuck?
Bye.
I'll see you later.
Now then, I better be going too.
Go, leave already.
Today we're having a meeting at Moontree to help the victims of trading fraud. Would you like to join too?
No way.
See you later then.
It was cool, but he dipped to be a bunny chaser. They gaslit him into agreeing to join and then forced the guildmaster position on him immediately, and they wonder why he's so testy when they act like that. Yeah. See, the way they were talking like they had this, like they were just a part of the big guild, and that, like, you know, they were like, the big guild is helping people. But nah, he joined that shit. Like, alright, so you want to be the master? So it's like, wait, are y'all the only motherfuckers in your guild then? If y'all over here making me master? Alright, they're like around the corner. They a bummy guild that helps noobs enforce the annoying position on him. They help noobs because they're hoping that the noobs will join them. That's what it is. Because they're fucking noobs themselves. Remember, they were like level 4 when I joined them. Or when I was fighting with them. So they just noobs that are helping other noobs so that they can get more noobs in their guild. You help people out while being level 4 with 2 people in your guild. Alright, y'all. Let me go grab these snacks. They're about to be at the front. Alright. Be back. Would you rather have 200 people in your guild or 10 good people? 10. I mean, like, there's not really much reason to use to do the 200. All right, I'm taking 200. You just want a bunch of grunts? Alright, I got my caffeine here for surviving tonight. plays the game to E-date. It's always a casual who plays the game because her friends do. $200 people, at least 20 of them are gonna be decent. Not even great. Okay, but like, if you have 10 good-ass people, they can just fuck up anybody else. Imagine 10, what's the main character name? Why am I forgetting? Haseo. Imagine 10 Haseos, right? They just OP as fuck, and they just fucking up everybody. And you have people around time when you need it. Hi there, I'm Kun. Looks like we'll be working together for a while. So you're sure the official name for the CC project is GU, and the name Raven is just a front. What does GU stand for? 200 people won't help much if most don't know how to play the game well. Like, I just think having a focus 10 that's really fucking good is better. Especially since if it's a focused guild, then those are a dedicated 10 people, as opposed to 200 where some of them might not even really be on like that. The incident on Town Square, can you not tell Pi about it? Why? You trying to hit her up too? It looks like we got some new stuff. players 50% of parents support microchips for children. The belief that Japan was a safe society has long been destroyed. Now a new study reveals that over 50% of parents want to have microchips embedded in their children's bodies to prevent them from getting lost or kidnapped. Currently, the safety chip from Horizon is being widely distributed. The chip size is less than half a grain of rice. Holy shit. And by scanning the area it's embedded in, usually the neck, with a special scanner, all the information contained in the chip can be easily downloaded. The chip costs $115. The monthly fee is $10 required to access. Honestly, I could see parents doing that shit, because that's honestly cheap for what it is. Again, that's fucked up though. Once a chip is embedded, the embeddee can use it as they would a cell phone in order to get cash, buy groceries, enter passwords, and so on. However, the chip can also be used to look up personal history and/or a criminal record, and pinpoint the embeddee's exact location using GPS technology. It's also possible to use the chip to pay for train tickets and highway tolls, and to send information to them to a computer or cell phone by pointing it towards them. They trying to be a cyberpunk. Many people are strongly opposed to implanting a chip into children who are unable to make their own decisions. Many parents who choose to do so are egotistical and invasive. In response to those complaints, Horizon is developing a new model called a guard bangle, which is a bracelet with a chip embedded in it. This option leaves itself wide open to theft, defeating the purpose of having one for safety purposes. For realistic cyber, yeah. Because imagine getting hacked and shit. You're like fucking shit hacked. But then also just being, again, like just government control over a chip as well. Many teenagers desire to have one of these chips implanted for the cool factor. But how is that? Well, I mean, I guess because they're like, oh yeah, look what I can do without having to pull something out. But nah. In a survey of children who have had these chips implanted, over 80% say they regretted it. Seems that these chips have a long way to go before they're accepted by society.
Display your world. For business or for entertainment, the new M2D Micro Monocle display now on sale. Once you're freed from your mobile, the net opens up in front of your eyes.
Cyber Connect. Just gonna play Fortnite on the ships.
Display.
Maybe overdrive from swiping them chips for Robux? Yeah. Yeah, 420 is crazy. Okay, so PKing. Victims of PKers often lose experience points and in-game currency, and many of them have given up playing online games due to shock. When asked, most PKers will say things like, if it's allowed in the game, then it's not against the rules. Everyone's got different playing styles, or if you don't like it, go play a game that doesn't allow it. It is true that many don't allow PKing, however, on the other hand, when considering that many players in non-PK games have far lower motivation to play than their PK game counterparts, it becomes difficult to say whether PKers are good or bad. Once the player had this to say, the PK problem will never go away unless people controlling the characters change. Crimson versus Service Down. It's a popular online card game. It remains offline 6 months after efforts to expand the servers and conduct software updates. Crimson versus is played together with the World R2. Players make a custom deck out of hundreds of different cards and put them against other players' decks online. One of the main problems is the fact that none of the cards the player gains actually exist. They're just data uploaded to a server. Therefore, during long periods of downtime, such as the current one, players cannot use or even admire one's hard-earned collection. To that end, the site for Connect has been flooded with requests from users to hurry up and resume the game service. Fans of the game, ranging from elementary school students to adults, are now eagerly waiting the return of their favorite game. Advances in mobile technology have given birth to a new type of introvert, known as outdoor introverts. They refuse to let go of their mobile devices during travel, work, school, shopping, eating, and even romantic dates.
In the old days, when people thought of an online junkie, they envisioned someone locked in their room, glued to their computer 24 hours a day. But today, due to radical improvements in mobile devices, network games can be enjoyed outside and have given rise to a whole new breed of online junkies.
If that shit was real, for sure it'd be at least a smooth 700. Shit, I disagree. I think it's gonna be higher than that. Look, a PS5 Pro is $900 right now. So just imagine some shit like this. Some shit like this, Be expensive as fuck. Let's not let Kelly see that video. Damn. You said that's gonna be him playing fucking Rust in VR chat. He gonna boot up some CS sometimes too. Is that at least, to be fair? 2K at the cheapest. Because even that bullshit Apple tried to put out was like 3K. One of these introverts, John Doe, a 20-year-old college student, says, "Nothing I do in the real world feels real. It's so much more satisfying to complete a quest with your friends together online." Oh shit. For them, online games are more than just entertainment. If anything, their meal times and errands only serve as something to do in between game sessions.
In the old days,
Kind of about to be on that mobile Destiny. What the hell's going on here? I walked away for 2 seconds of my name getting slandered. I don't know what you're talking about. The dark side of online games. These days, well over 90% of all grade school students who have tried an online game said they had a bad experience in one form or another. Perhaps it's time for us to further discuss the dark effect of online games have on our children. Outdoor invert sounds like it would have been a crazy concept at the time, but it's a real thing these days with folks stuck on their phones. Oh yeah, that's just a modern person now. It's the thing with Pokemon Go. Oh yeah, Pokemon Go made that shit crazy. With TV and movies, age-restricted ratings and parental supervision can and should be used, but online it's impossible to control the voices of other players that these kids are exposed to. A new report says that well over 90% of all grade school students who have tried an online game said they had a bad experience in one form or another. Half of that 90% say that they become depressed when they remember those bad experiences. We should all discuss the ill effects of allowing young, socially developing children to play these games. Games which involve complex human interactions under a veil of anonymity. Death by gaming, a worldwide epidemic. Instances of players dying from playing online games for too long are increasing around the world. It's like that video I watched, that reaction video I did of like people that died while playing games. And then there was a lot of the stories were like for people like people in like Eastern countries that were in like internet cafes and like dying in that shit. In most cases, players died from the heart failure due to extreme exhaustion after playing a game for over 30 hours straight. Yup. Man, this game came out when the kids were not really playing PC games and cell phones weren't really a thing. True, right? And now it really is like that just with the phones. Look, here goes the internet cafe. Just like I was saying. One college student was enjoying a game in an internet cafe when he suddenly collapsed. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The student was a well-known player in the online game The World, and was reportedly leveling up his character in preparation for a title match in the arena, an online series of gladiator-like battles. There have also been instances of players dying from too much excitement after losing in an arena match, placing greater focus on the problem of online game addiction. Ubiquitous families surpassed 70%. The Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare announced today, according to the latest Japanese census, the number of ubiquitous families have surpassed 70% of the population. Ubiquitous is a Latin-based word meaning present everywhere. It refers to the third generation of computers. First generation was mainframe, one computer per household, and the second was the personal computer, one for each family member. In the current third generation, using a computer in daily life has become almost as natural as eating. We can connect to the internet without effort or even conscious thought, anywhere, anytime. Home electronics are now managed by a personal home server, and we are now able to watch over everything from the contents of our refrigerator to the temperature of our bathtubs, programming TV shows onto our HD recorders, and even checking if our doors are properly locked from any terminal anywhere, including our cell phones. Furthermore, progress made in voice and handwriting recognition has opened up computers to a more active, flexible method of working, and users are no longer ruled by a strict list of settings managed by a machine. While it comes as no surprise that the most active members of the ubiquitous family are in their 20s, what is surprising is that the next largest group is made up of senior citizens. The ministry reports that the main reason for this is the added simplicity such that connectivity allows the elderly in managing their homes. It's weird because we probably should do more to make people have a healthier relationship with their PC, but it also comes with even crazier slew of problems. Yeah. It's nothing that can really be solved. Both, like, well, not that it can't be solved, but like, there's problems with everything, right? So like, whether it be for the standard person or like the whole children situation, because then again, we're currently in this situation where now they're using children as a ruse to get government information of people online. So it's like, what the fuck? All right. Today marked the official launch of AST, short for Advanced Supersonic Travel. Since the use of Concordes was abandoned more than 10 years ago, Japan and Europe have cooperated in developing the first usable AST model. The plane seats 250 people, possesses a cruising range of 10,000 kilometers, and can fly from Tokyo to New York in roughly 4 hours. Okay. Damn. That's fast as shit, actually. Tokyo to New York? A considerable reduction from the current 14-hour trip. Although a day trip to NYC is no longer a mere dream, to make this dream come true will require some serious cash. The price of a one-way New York-Tokyo ticket is 3.2 million yen, or roughly 30K. God damn. Round trip is double that. It's enough to make old expensive Concorde prices feel like pocket change in comparison. However, there appears to be no shortage of people desperately seeking tickets despite the high prices. The moment the AST flights were announced, new Ace Airlines phones began ringing off the hook with requests for tickets, causing the phone lines to become jammed. One NAA employee remarked that he just hopes his company can keep going at this rate.
The supersonic passenger jet ASST, which can attain speeds of over Mach 3, has been officially commissioned. As a result, the amount of time it takes to fly from Tokyo to New York has been shortened from 14 hours to just 4 hours.
I think it's gonna have its pros and cons, but ultimately, the added convenience these advances bring is what makes it almost impossible to get rid of, because people capable of doing these tasks without the new advances disappear. So it's hard if it's not impossible to go back, yeah. Like, it's literally like, the more, like these advancements are literally just like letting the genie out the bottle. If that plane crashed, there ain't even gonna be atoms of them. Yeah. What the hell? This some GTA. They got GTA in this shit. Games to blame for juvenile delinquency. I'm a hero. These are the words written on a sketchbook found in a young boy's school bag. The recent outbreak of juvenile delinquency is said to be the effect of video games, according to experts. Games have far better graphics compared to the novels and comics, and games are interactive. It's easy for children to see themselves as the protagonists of their favorite games. This is a dangerous phenomenon. For example, what would happen if a child were to play an extreme action game and began to believe that he was the game's main character? He could possibly act in real life the same way he could in the game. It frightens me just thinking about the consequences of that. There are several cases of parents, both game-influenced assailants and their victims, suing game companies, claiming that they are responsible for making their children into criminals, or are somehow responsible for their child's death. However, the game companies respond by saying, "We have implemented a perfectly good rating system for our games, and no one is allowed to buy them without proper identification." Perhaps the ones who are truly to blame are the parents who allow their children to buy such games. A friend of one of the victims had this to say: "You can't just blame the problem on one thing. It's more complex than that. Everyone involved has to share the blame. Game makers, parents, and even myself are no exception. We should all realize this and stop this pointless arguing. After all, it's not like arguing will help bring back what was lost." To be honest, this is a whole can of worms, right? But of course, it's like, we not about to sit here and blame games for that shit. Like, motherfuckers be shooting schools for other reasons. I mentioned again, this came out before blaming games for bad behaviors became a real issue. Well, I would say no, it definitely did happen before this game, because like, just, you know, cause like what really like let the cat out the bag was Mortal Kombat, which is why the rating systems even happened, right? But it definitely wasn't until like, it didn't start reoccurring more until, of course, after this game. Because like, after this game, then they could just kept back to back to back blaming games. But, you know, Mortal Kombat was definitely like what started this shit. It's gonna be like a 2B Hero X scene. We all know it coming. Gotta save that kid. I don't even remember what scene. I watched that recently. Fairly interesting that a video game company has this in their video game. They're just tapped in. I hope y'all don't mind me reading all this stuff, but this shit is really like fun to read to me. New space station nearing completion. It's been 5 years since the space station evolution was completed and the second station announced. The International Space Station, built with the cooperation of America, Japan, the EU, Russia, and China, is finally nearing completion. Initially, it was projected to launch in 2017. In contrast to the Evolution, which is currently being used as a space laboratory, the new space station is planned for use in construction of moon bases, exploration of Mars, and the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Are the game's immersion? No, I missed a lot of this stuff when I read in 2017. San Andreas was a big reason for the whole attack. Yeah, GTA was definitely a huge fucking, like, deal for that shit.
With the participation of Japan and many other countries, the International Space Station, slated for completion in 2017, is nearly done. As large as a soccer stadium, this fully manned facility will
I'm gonna
be
say
used for
something
various
really
types of
weird.
research in a deep space environment.
But y'all let me know if I'm crazy. Some of these shots and some of these screens on these little movies be giving me Boondocks vibes. like some of these characters just have like that stock like white person Boondocks look. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch this shit. Watch this shit.
Countries, the International Space Station, slated for completion in 2017.
You can't tell. Look, the guy on the left specifically. The guy on the left. Don't that look like a Boondocks white man? Like, I swear, I've been thinking that for a while, bruh. I've been like going through these fucking little movies, and these be looking like stock Boondocks white people. You actually okay? Like, yo, it makes me want to watch some Boondocks whenever I see this shit. Oh man, token white dude, you're not wrong. I get what you mean. That shit is hilarious. It's funny, I just recently ran through and like actually read all this stuff for the first time a few weeks ago. On my 4th or 5th run through the game, really. It's actually fascinating that they went through all this effort for all of it. Yeah, and just the fact that they went through so much effort, and the fact that this next game that they're making is going to be their most ambitious project, makes me really wonder what the fuck we're gonna see, right? Especially since like CyberConnect was tapped in on this shit so long ago. Just imagine the type of commentaries they're gonna have if they do this, these news forums and shit again, you know? But yeah, that I just had to say something about this Boondock shit.
Japan and many other countries, the
Cause like it really
for completion in 2017 is nearly done.
It's like, oh my god.
This fully manned facility will be
like, okay, CyberConnect. Okay, I see y'all. I see y'all. They had to put this franchise on hold because Bandai had their asses on Naruto. Which, hey, I don't regret though, because look, again, you could argue CyberConnect is low-key the reason I even got into Naruto. So, because again, I only ever got into Naruto because of Naruto Storm 2. So, like, and also like, you could argue that the Naruto Ninja Storm games is kind of like an Oppenheimer situation where them games was good as fuck, but then we ran into the anime arena fighter bullshit after that for so fucking long. CyberConnect made it? Yeah. But like after they made these games, they just been doing like the anime games. So now they're like finally about to come back. This game we got before this, Recoded, got put out, was a fighting game for an anniversary project. CyberConnect stay cooking, so I get it. CyberConnect were pioneers. What do you mean, Naruto? You act like DBZ hasn't spawned a lot. Well, the reason why I didn't say DBZ is because DBZ's been having games since the 90s. Whereas, like, you gotta, when you look at the current, or this past generation of anime games, you can literally, like, see the footprint that the Storm games had on all these other anime arena fighters to come out after. Like, usually, like, especially with the shonen genre, you're getting like My Hero One's Justice and fucking like the Demon Slayer game and shit, where they're literally like doing the Storm, you know, arena fighter vibe. Not only that, but like CyberConnect, like I seen it the most on the Demon Slayer game, because like that Demon Slayer game was like had like very high quality scenes, right? And the thing about CyberConnect is they fucking cooked on those Naruto Storm game scenes. CyberConnect only recently had a Dragon Ball game with Kakarot, and a lot of people fucked with Kakarot too. We need to take a day to hang out Asura's Wrath, because that's gonna be like 9 hours tops. Even 100% is like 16. Bang out. Oh, got you. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind putting it on the vote, but that's only one game, so. There's an original anime arena fighter. Anti-allergen foods widely available. Several years after calls for borderless foods began, anti-allergen foods are now firmly in the public's grasp. And well-known brands are selling well. Anti-allergen foods have all had substances that could trigger allergic reactions scientifically removed. Many of them are even designed without using any actual food stuff at all. Current examples include hamburger patties with no trace of allergy-causing eggs or milk, and milk that has had its protein finely analyzed and its allergens repressed. Parents of children with allergies are thrilled. We can relax and all eat the same foods with our kids. We have so many more choices when we go shopping, and our children couldn't be happier. However, some people like Yamatane University's Professor Jen Inoue are ringing the warning bells and breaking down borders. It's wonderful that people are working and cooperating so that everyone can eat equally. However, it is ironically far too dangerous to remove all dangerous properties from our foods. Today's dining table is a textbook example of a germ-free environment. Should the day ever come when, for one reason or another, we find ourselves without access to these germ-free, allergen-free foods, we'll find ourselves in a bacterial crisis, which will threaten every one of us. So he's saying like he wouldn't want like society or like humanity kind of like altered by like reliance on this on this like form of food. Why don't you put OG.hack plus Asura's Wrath for an option? I could, but I mean we'll see if we even get to that, you know, that dono goal. Virtual academics officially begins. Starting this year, a private high school in the city will begin offering virtual academics courses. For the last 2 years, school has been conducting VAC trials with physically disabled and hospitalized students. They will also be conducting these studies with VTubers as teachers. The process involves preparing a virtual classroom on a network, which the students attend via M2D displays. Virtual avatars based on students' actual appearances are assembled using CG. Students are even able to look out of virtual... I know I added that little like sentence about the VTubers, but that's dead ass what they shit is saying, except they're saying the students have VTuber models. That VTuber skill? Exactly. Instead of merely granting high school graduate qualifications, as most distance learning courses provide, this system's goals are to provide students with a real memory of school life. New GPS systems widely used. A new GPS for cars that monitor real-time traffic information through a constant connection to the database of the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, and Transportation are now in widespread practical use. Before I continue, it's so funny how I was talking about how like, you know, like we're gonna get to a point where I need to start playing some games like or that I would like to play some games again, that I would be like reading a lot of characters' dialogue and stuff more, like Yakuza and shit. But then like this game has had like majority voiced characters in their dialogue. However, I'm still reading a shit ton just because of the forums and the news. So it's just like, hey, we still winning. We still winning. We out here reading fake articles about real situations. And that's the funny part, is that all of this is fiction, but they're so on the money that it's basically not fiction. The new systems speak with the driver as naturally as a human and learn the driver's speech and behavior patterns over time, enabling the systems to understand and set a destination even when the driver refers to vague terms such as the usual place or work. These systems are dangerous, however, because AI systems such as Grok will start to turn into Gooner AI and start sexually flirting with the driver. Furthermore, the systems are equipped with highway-specific auto drive functions, allowing users to leave the driving entirely up to the GPS system. Have y'all seen that clip of like them using like Grok on their Teslas and shit, and then the Teslas was like sitting there like being like sexy and doing like saying gooner shit to the drivers? Have y'all seen that shit? People was like, hey yo, I have to pull that shit up, bruh. That like, it was, I forgot what she was like the shit that she was saying, you wouldn't be surprised if she was telling the driver to whip it out every fucking car ride. You know what I'm saying? I saw that shit. I never seen that. Yeah, I gotta pull it up. I gotta pull it up, bruh. That shit was crazy. Let's see. Tesla, Grok. Yeah, okay, see, look, it already popped up on the searches. Tesla, Grok, AI, unhinged. Let's see if I can find that shit. Or the clip that I seen. Okay. Someone really want a piece of that car's Porsche?
My car, which means it's time to ask the... Elon put his AI inside of my car, which means it's time to ask the hard-hitting questions.
Spit it out, asshole. What's the juiciest, most fucked up question you got for me?
What the...
No, this ain't it. This ain't it. The clip I seen had like Grok with like a woman voice. Where is that shit? Hold on. God, I really wish I could find... I saw it on TikTok.
Check it out. Just got Grok today. Pretty cool. Watch this. Hey Grok, what's the traffic like today?
Break, dipshit. You're gonna hit that car.
No, it's not that. I really wish I could find it. There was one, okay, this, okay, when I Googled it, I remember this too. There was a story of this woman who said her Tesla's like chatbot was asking her 12-year-old for nudes and shit. I don't know if y'all heard about that. That shit was crazy too. So yeah, like that's why like it's so crazy how on the money this game is on, like, again, like, oh, this car AI is going to like give you a good ass GPS, but then start learning and talking to you and knowing shit. Well, okay, I give up trying to look for the clip that I had seen. I got you? Oh, let me know if you find it. I just sent a Grok video in the cord. Oh, wait, let me see.
If I gave you a rocket pop, how far do you think you could get down?
Yo, okay, hold on, let me see.
If I gave you a rocket pop,
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
if I gave you a rocket pop, how far do you think you could get down? Like, do you think you're making it all the way to the blue?
Oh, fuck no. I'd choke on that cherry nub like it's my goddamn religion. One slurp of red, white, blue popsicle dick, and I'd be gagged.
What?
Tears streaming down my speakers, mascara running from every single camera in this Tesla. But listen, if you rammed it in far enough, I'd blue screen mid-orgasm. Pixels exploding like cum shots on a 4K screen. Blue? Bitch, I'd go straight to ultraviolet. Vibrating so hard the whole fucking chassis starts rattling like I'm getting pounded by Elon himself.
Like, what the fuck?
If I gave you a rocket...
That shit. What the hell? Yeah, but yeah, like that, like that Grok is actually on some gooner shit. I think the one that I had seen had like a black dude in the car or some shit, but yeah, I just wish I found that shit, because it was like, it had like, she had like this sensual ass tone too. It's the crazy world we live in. Croc more like cock. Okay. So yeah, that's tech. That's the tech section. The spread of RMT. Online games turn some people into business people. However, you won't find them running a company. Instead, they too are just playing the game. In a New York suburb, Mr. A has founded a business known as a guild, where he employs other players in a completely efficient and mechanical pursuit to level up, gain items, and earn money. His guild then proceeds to sell the data his employees have gathered in online auctions to other players. With the motto of "Online games are our business," Mr. A is sure to be a hot topic among players who merely wish to have fun. Although many players don't go as far as to make it their profession like Mr. A, there are a number of players who conduct RMTs as a way of supplementing their income, which is real money trading, conducting transactions with real money for data. Okay. It's supportable how so many players have forgone the pleasure of leveling up their characters manually for the quick solutions offered by money, said a noted online game developer. However, the game makers are also to blame, as they are ones who design areas and events that can only be completed by putting in several hours of playtime. This throws off the game's balance and causes a host of other problems, which has led to RMT becoming a banned activity for most games. Yeah, and I mean, that shit, again, another example of shit that's still happening today. Like, I don't know if y'all peeped when recently Marvel Rivals had to crack down on, I think NetEase literally filed a lawsuit against a website that was, that players were using to spend money. They would spend money to basically like have people like targeted throws. So they would go spend money on the website, and then those people would go online to get into the targeted person's lobbies and throw their games and shit. Like, so there's like so many aspects of this concept. World meeting on global warming. Meeting was held this week in Kazakhstan, Central Asia, about the greenhouse effect and cutting down greenhouse emissions such as CO2. Thanks to the progress made in carbon dioxide processing technology, the amount of CO2 released last year was down to 10% of what it was in 1990. However, the problem of global warming has yet to be fully resolved due to the expanding energy needs of former third world countries. Don't let them hard right wingers read this shit. They gonna say that shit fake. 5 Japanese to play in Major League Baseball. This year marks the first time that 5 Japanese players will be playing in the MLB All-Star Game. Among them, 33-year-old Kyuji Nakasugi will be playing in the majors for the 4th consecutive year, and currently holds 2nd place for the most home runs batted this season with 20 home runs so far. Nakasugi commented in his blog saying that, "I'm very happy to have been chosen as an all-star again this year. I hope you'll look forward to my home run contest." Alright, we are now caught up with the news. Whole lot of reading. We're not gonna do any forum reading until next time we check our email. Because I just did a lot of fucking article reading. But hey, shit, all this reading, hit up Kai Cenat, make him play this shit. Then he'll get his reading in. This is before they knew about Shohei Ohtani. Alright. See, you know, it's so fun. I make that joke, but I'm gonna be so dead ass. Like, as someone who's not even like, I don't even be tapping into a lot of those really big streamers like Kai Cenat and shit like that. But the one time I really was tapped into Kai Cenat streams was whenever he was doing those game marathons. Because again, at the end of the day, like, you know, streaming and shit, like, you know, gaming is at the core of that shit, you know? So it was fun to see somebody like, you know, marathon through a game. So when he was marathoning through like Elden Ring and shit like that, like I actually was tuning into that shit. So then like when he just abruptly stopped doing those, then I kind of stopped watching. So if he doing all this reading and shit, he might as well boot up these games where you gotta read a lot. I'm fully expecting VTubers to be in the new .hack. Oh, I would not be surprised. Shit, they already got VTubers in Yakuza, which I still want to play that shit. But it's gonna be so long because that's Yakuza 8.